Hey everybody, it's Ian from Carry On Touring, in this guise anyway. I have just done another video that relates to this video. I'll ping in a link at the end screen, which will help maybe better understand what I'm about to say. Okay, this is about a solution to the 90 and 180 day rule that I proposed about 2 years ago, then hits the Independent. There's some links below. Also, a document I distributed personally around Parliament, House of Lords, lots of other key stakeholders, sorry, like Live, MU, ISM, BEC2, and it was a potential solution to the problem that we all faced. There were barriers to it at that time that the government threw up, the UK government, saying, oh, well, we can't have any agreements unless it's reciprocated. And there was no mechanism to do that. There was no mechanism to reciprocate a solution relating to the 90 and 180 day rule for creative workers. I said that ETIAS, the new system that's coming in by the end of this year totally for the entry system into the Schengen area, could be adapted, and you could have a registration part of that to say you're a creative worker, and you have to prove it. You'd have to be some sort of certification or confirmation before that to say that you were really a creative worker, and that would eliminate the 90 and 180 day rule. The government, UK government, rightly said, okay, well, we don't have anything like that, so we can't reciprocate. Hey folks, January 2023, the UK government quietly brought in the ETA, the Electronic Travel Authorisation System. How might that help us, our cause? Well, if we can get a reciprocal agreement between the UK and the EU to say that for creative workers who are just in and out for very brief periods of time or extended periods of time, but not for months and months on end, they have to go in and out of countries all the time for short periods of work. Unlike virtually anybody else, it's not true totally, but there are other professions where you have to pop in and out. But that could also be extended to them, of course. Yeah, which improves the economies of both countries. Both the UK and the EU as a bloc, not country, but also the countries within the EU that are part of the EU. At the moment, the fact is that for creative workers, we have free periods of time in each of the EU countries because they maintain and retain sovereignty for third country nationals coming to work in their countries. But at the moment, the thing that sits on top of all this, the 90 and 180 day rule, actually works against the sovereignty of those countries because they cannot, even if they want creatives to come in for their free periods of time, if the creative in question does not have any time left in their 90 and 180 days in the Schengen area or the UK, they can't enter to do the work that the employers want them to do. So that's why I'm doing this video today. We now have a mechanism in the UK and the EU, UK, ETA, EU, ETIAS. Checkbox, both sides. Creative worker, exemption, or another type of worker that requires regular access in and out of both areas. There's a discussion to be had. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that there aren't going to be people saying, well, why should you get this? We don't. Why can't we have our freedom of movement? It's about specific work patterns and specific work that creates wealth both in the local economy in which it's being performed and also the economy from the country from which those people have come, because they earn money. They take that money back. The people in the local economy that are performing whatever they're doing, whether it's dance, theatre, music, fashion, whatever, film industry, they create wealth. They also create cultural wealth, increase soft power. It's a win-win for everybody. Anyway, that's where we're coming from. That's where I'm coming from. And I'm going to rewrite the document, which you can see on the Carry On Touring website. Tim, my co-partner, not partner, co-director in all this. There's lots of us. We're just the sort of faces of Carry On Touring, I guess, along with some of our really other mega valued colleagues. Check it out. That's my video for today. Take care. All the very best. See you soon. Bye.